Hello children, continuing with the quadratic equation exercise first one. You have second question where you have given asked to express in the form of quadratic equation. The second question is something like this one. What you are given? You are given a verbal problem statement, so where you have to convert the statement into just the quadratic equation, not to find the values, not necessarily of finding the values. That is like for example here it is asked what is the length and breadth, not necessary of finding the length and the breadth. Whatever it is asked, just find or form the quadratic equation. That is the thing. So in exam, don't waste your time in solving the equation. So observe carefully what the question is. So don't go on finding the factors and all that one. This is the thing. So always read the question properly. So what is it? Express in the form of quadratic equation. That means you are going to get surely the quadratic equation as they are mentioned. So remember this one. So how to write the quadratic equation following the condition what they have given. Now listen. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 square meter. So one thing you are given here, area is equal to, that is obviously it is rectangle. Value you are given, area of rectangle is equal to how much? 528. Remember to write the units, square meter. So the length of the plot in meters, of course it is one more. It is what? The condition starts from here. One more than twice its breadth. Listen, length is one more. One more means one number. It is one more than what? Twice, double of its breadth. Okay. Suppose, so better to draw the diagram just for our convenience. Not compulsory it is. Suppose this is the length and the breadth. Instead of taking, it is not necessary to take x and y only for writing equation. You can write equation in terms of length and breadth, L and B also. Okay. Now I'll follow that only. Instead of writing x and y, to avoid the confusion with x and y, we can write L and B and form the equation, and they are accepted. Okay. Now listen now. Whatever here length is L and breadth is B. We are representing them. So what is here? The length of the plot. Okay. The condition we go this way. Length of the plot means L is one more. One more it is. Okay. Then twice its breadth. Okay. Breadth is B. Twice is 2 times. If it is given 2 more than the breadth, then 2 plus B you are getting, or B plus 2 you are getting. This is twice. Twice means 2 times of that one. 2 times of the breadth means 2 times of the breadth is 2B. Okay. So what is this one here? Twice of that one means 2 times B. L is equal to 2B plus 1. See here, the length of the plot is one more than, one more, because of that more you are getting plus sign, twice its breadth. Very simple. Then over the problem, how to rearrange now. This is the question now. Very simple. This is the condition. As per our given condition, we have got this one. Now we know the formula. You write this way. Better to make good impression. You write here. We know that. You write this one. We know that area of rectangle, you can write here, rectangle is equal to what you have? Length into breadth. You call it as equation 1. This you have got because of as per given condition you can write. As per this you have got because of the condition what you have given. As per the given condition this you have got. Reason for this one, not compulsory. Given condition you can go better to make good impression. Write this one. As per given condition you have L is equal to this one. Now we know that area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Very simple. So you know the value of area. It is what? 528. Very simple. Is equal to length. What I am writing? L. I am not writing as L. L I am writing as 2B plus 1 into what? Breadth I am writing B only. So that my equation is in terms of only one. That is one variable. That is B and B. So this is finished. So you will get full marks even if you write this much better, but better to write this way. 528, you can simplify this one as 2B into B, this is B, 2B plus 1 into b, b. So how to write this one as? I am transferring RHS to LHS and LHS to RHS. In this case, there is no change in sign because full term we are writing here and all the terms we are writing this side. Because of that, no change in sign. So what are we getting here? 2b square plus b is equal to 528. So what do you get here? 2b square plus b minus 500. Bring it this side. Minus 528 equals to 0 over. This is what you want. So this is the required. You can write quadratic equation. This way you can make the statements also wherever they are needed. So I think you people understood. So understand the points very easily. So you can get the answer. Not necessarily solving the equation. Oh, this is what we are. Okay, now this is our required equation. The students get confused that we need to find the length and breadth of the plot. It is asked and how it is what only b it is going. That means you are getting what? Breadth. It is nothing to do with that one. So once if you get the value of b by solving and factorization method or whatever it is. So by doing that one you will get the value of b, and if you put the value of b you will get the length. So don't get confused that you have to write equation in terms of length also. Either you write in this b or b form, that is breadth, and if you know the breadth it is easy to get the length. So this is not the question we have to discuss, we have to worry about that one. Our concept is to just form the equation. So this is the way you can solve the equation, or you can convert the breadth into length. You will get the equation in terms of length also. Both you will get the same thing. Here instead of b you are getting 2l square plus l minus 528 equal to 0. This is what the thing. So don't get confused that we need to find the length and breadth. They are saying us, they are asking us that for finding the length and breadth, form the equation. So how to solve that we will study in the next exercise. So this is what about the equation is for this problem. Hope people understood. Let me continue with the second question. Continuing with the second question, the product of two consecutive, positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So we need to find the integers. For that case, what the quadratic equation is, they ask us. We need to find the integers. It doesn't mean find the integers. What I told here, we need to find the integers means if we are in need of finding the integers, in that case, how you are going to write the quadratic equation depending on the given condition. Only one sentence here, one statement you are going to get very easy is product. As you know, it is multiplication of what? Two consecutive positive integers is 306. It is asked. What is the product of two consecutive? Consecutive means immediate next. Okay. The consecutive number of 4 is 5. The consecutive number of 6 is 7. The consecutive positive number. Okay. The consecutive number of 9 is 10. Okay. So these are, suppose if it is given 100, the consecutive of 100 is 101. That means to get the consecutive number, what you are going to do? You are just adding 1 to the previous number. That is given number. Suppose if you are given 8, the consecutive of 8 is 8 plus 1, that is 9. Suppose if you are given 64, then the consecutive of 64 is 64 plus 1. Now children, can you tell me the consecutive of x? Yes, it is x plus 1. Finish it now. Now look at this. So if you know this concept, then this problem is very easy. So what to write here? Write the statement for this one. Let the number be x. This is, so then you write this word simple as per. Okay, otherwise before that one you write the consecutive. Let the number that is obviously it is positive. Then the consecutive, yes it is consecutive number, that is positive number of x is what? X plus 1. Okay, this is what we must know this one. You must know the meaning of conjugative. Then this is what the meaning of conjugative. Okay. Now we'll go for the conditions. As per the given condition, you write this down properly. So what you are given? The product means multiplication of what? These two, that is the given x and x plus 1. The product of these two means the conjugative numbers, is 306. You will get the marks for this much only. So what is from here? If you multiply, this is x square plus x into 1 is x is equal to 306. So x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0 is the required equation. This way you can form the equation. So these are the word problems. So let me continue the third one also. Continuing with the third question. Children, don't get afraid because this is of years and all that one. So Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. I think most of the students they will laugh only when they keep themselves away from the questions related to ages. Most of the students, but children, you will get questions based on ages for 3 marks and 4 marks. So today I am helping you people to solve such questions in a simple way. So how to solve? Here you have to consider here 3 things here. One, the present age, then after it will be after 3 years, after 4 years they say, then before they say. Only 3 concepts: present age, before and the after. 3 concepts if you understand, then it is very easy to solve the questions based on ages. Okay. See, linear equation lesson consists of this age questions, the ratio proportional. Most of the question are mathematical branches. They consist the problems related to what ages. So better to understand and solve the problems related to ages. 1 or 2 questions in exercise or lessons you will get. Practice them. You can solve. I can assure that one. So we proceed. How to solve this question? Okay, children. Now listen. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Very simple. So we have given 2 ages of 2 persons. That is, one is of Rohan and the mother, and the relation between their ages. How to find the relation? Depending upon the what question it is. So children, always read the question well, understand it. In what way you have to understand? What is given? What relation you are given? Okay. Then what to find? Then how to find? Automatically you will get without help of what much work and all that one. So these are very regular problems. Just use little logic, concentrate, and you will get the answers automatically. Now listen. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Very simple. Suppose the age of Rohan is 7. Mother's age will be, I will not go direct legs and all that one. His age plus 26. How much you get? It is 33. If the present age, whatever the age is of Rohan is 10, mother is 26 years older. To that Rohan's age at 26, he will get 36.
Okay, madam.
Okay. Now listen.
Kal nodri, device overheated.
Not bad. Now ಮಾಡಿ. Continue. So now let the present, you write this one, important it is, present age of Rohan we are taking as x years. Better to write this one always. These things, careful, be careful. Let the present age of Rohan is equal to x b you can write. Then Rohan's mother, age of Rohan's mother is age of course it is present only, age of Rohan's mother. Can you tell me? Yes, it is. Mother is equal to his age plus 26. This one gives the age of his mother's. Okay. These are the 2 things we get from this first line. Now the product of their ages, multiplication it is. Their ages, not these ages. What does it ages in as? Of course, 3 years from now will be 360 years. Okay. Now suppose the age of Rohan is 10. Then this is age of Rohan. Then Rohan's mother's age will be 10. After 3 years, Rohan's age will be 10 plus 3. So Rohan's mother's age will be, as per condition, it is 26 plus 3. Why this plus 3? Because you are given the ages after 3 years from now will be, means it will get added. 3 years will get added. Okay. Now, so we'll go not with 10, we'll go with your x only. Okay. As this is the first part, the second part after 3 years. This is present age. Now we'll go with after 3 years. Okay. After 3 years. What we are discussing? Age of Rohan. Very simple. At present he is of x years. After 3 years he will be x plus 3 years. Suppose if he is 12 years, 12 plus 3, 15 years, 15 plus 3. Suppose if you are now 16 years, so after 3 years he will be 16 plus 3. Of course he will be of 19 years. Yes, the same way here he will be of x plus 3 years. Then age of Rohan's mother, yes, is equal to his age plus her age, that is 26 years more. So this is what years you are going to get here. So you can write here x plus 3 plus 20, makes the simplification here only. Then it is x plus 29 years. What is x plus 29 years? This is mother's age. Okay, mother's age. Now children, there are two ages. You are saying, miss, first you are saying mother's age x plus 26. Now you are saying x plus 29. Before you said x years and this is x plus 3. What is this one? Now listen children. As I told you in the beginning, we will get two concepts. Present, what will be their ages? Then what was their age? Only three concepts. Now you have got two concepts here in this problem. One is that present age is this much. This is also the age, but this age is after 3 years. So we'll proceed with this one. We'll go for the next condition. What is that? Product of their ages. Product means multiplication. Simple. Multiplication of Rohan's and Rohan's mother's age is 360 years. Okay. Now, as per given condition, you write this simple one. As per given condition, Rohan's age is how much it is? X plus 3. Mother's age is what? X plus 29. What I told you? Their product A is how much? 360 years. Over. This is the what? Now simplification of this one. X with x plus 29 and plus 3 with x plus 29 is equal to 360. Directly you can multiply if you can. So you will get here x square plus 29x plus 3x plus x into this is 3x plus what you get here 29 into 3. 9 is a 27, carry 2, 3 to the 6, 7, 87 is equal to 360. What is 360 degree it is? Okay, it is years. Whenever 360 comes, so obviously what we say, it is 360 degree. So it is not 60 degree, it is 60 years. X square plus 29 plus 3 get added. It is how much? 29 plus 3 is 32. X plus 87. Bring that minus 360. Then you will get 0 here. So your final answer is x square plus 32x. 3 now. 10 minus 7 is 3. 16 minus 9 is 7. Then you get 273 minus 273 is equal to 0. This is your required equation. So this is the problem about the age. Hope people understood this one. Okay, whenever the ages problem comes, I will try to explain you in a simple way. We will continue with the next question. 4. Okay, continuing with the fourth problem. So let me read the problem first in a slow way so that you can understand what things are given. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. This is one sentence. What is that on here? So you are given the distance, very simple. So immediately you write this one, solution in the solution. So what is one? Distance you are given, distance is equal to, how much it is? 480 kilometer. Okay. If the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, that means you are not given the speed. They are comparing the speed. How they are saying here? If the speed, that means speed we are not given. If the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, that means we have to take speed something like x and something like that one. In that, you are going to say, they are going to say, if the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, means suppose the speed of our vehicle is x kilometer per hour. So they are saying instead of this one, if the speed is 8 kilometer, what is here? Less means x minus 8 kilometer. If it is something like this one, this is all our analysis of the problem. Less that you would have taken 3 hours more. That means here we don't know the time, previous time when the speed is x kilometer, we don't know what the time it has taken. Okay, when the time speed is this much, then what time it has taken the previous time, with that one 3 hours extra it takes. Okay, that means the previous time plus 3 hours gives the time taken if the speed is reduced by 8 kilometer per hour. This is the understanding of the question. What it told you to find? We have to build a relation between what? Of course, speed means distance, time taken. We all these things will get. So we will try to solve this question, and what it is asked, we need to find the speed of the train. Obviously, what are you going to say? Let the speed, okay, speed of the train is equal to x kilometer, write this in it, per hour. Okay. So if this is the speed, then you know the formula. Speed is given by, according to physics, speed is equal to distance upon time taken. Okay. So now it is speed, it is how much? X kilometer we have taken. Distance it is given 480 kilometer divided by time taken. We don't know that one. We will write t is equal to that is t as it is. That means just you go this one, you bring this side and bring this x down. So what happens? T, that is time taken, or t1 you can refer t1 is equal to 480 upon x. What is this? t1 is equal to 480 upon x. This is the time taken by the train when the speed is x kilometer per hour. What is on here? Time taken is 480 minus, sorry, upon x is the time taken. Now what is said here? If the, what I am saying here, if the speed had been that is 8 kilometer per hour less than the previous, what the previous speed is? The previous speed is x kilometer. So as per the second condition, okay, the speed 2 you can say is equal to what here? X kilometer, the previous, minus 8, total it becomes what? X minus 8 kilometer per hour. This is the speed. The same way we go with the time taken by the train when the speed is reduced by 8 kilometer. So what will go here in this way? Speed is equal to distance upon time taken. Now what we are finding? We are finding the time 2, that is the time taken by the train when the speed is x minus 8 kilometer per hour. Now look at this one. Speed is we have writing here, sorry, this is x minus 8. Now distance, same thing, that is how much it is? 480, and the time taken we don't know. I can call it as t2. So the same thing, it goes this side and it comes to the denominator. So t2 is equal to, what you get here? 480 upon x minus 8. This is second equation. What the second equation gives you? It gives you the time taken by the train when the speed is x minus 8 kilometer per hour. This is the time taken when the speed is x kilometer per hour. Okay. This is the step. Next, what to find here? What more concept you are given? This 3 hours. What is 3 hours? If the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So this 3 hours is what we have to add when the what time taken by this one is what here? First one is 480 upon x. This is the time taken, and when the speed is reduced, so the time taken is this much. Then the second time taken is equal to, listen here, this way. Then you are going to get here this way as per the given condition. This 480 upon x minus 8, this time taken is equal to the time taken by the train. But what is that? 480 upon x when the speed was x kilometer plus 3 hours. I think you people are understanding what these concepts are. So let me analyze once again. So first, when the speed was x, the time taken was 480 upon x. When the speed was x minus 8, then time taken was 480 upon x minus 8. Now the relation between these two, what they are saying here, this one 480 upon x minus 8, this time taken 2 is equal to the first one, that is 480 upon x t1 plus 3 hours. This is the time taken when this one is the t2 is equal to this relation between t1 and t2 you are given. t2 is t1 plus 3 hours. So this comparison you have to follow. So with the help of this one, we can form the equation. What we need, the quadratic equation, just to form the quadratic equation, not to write the solution. Okay, now the question comes here. So it can be solved in many ways. So first of all, what I will do, I will transfer this one this side and I will keep this 3 as it is. So what happens here? 480 upon x minus 8. This whole thing I am bringing to left hand side, minus 480 upon x is equal to this 3 remains as it is. Now you have to take the LCM. This is x minus 8 and this is x. So this term you are multiplying by x, and this 480 you are multiplying by x minus 8. I go slowly. So what happens here? You are writing here 480 into x minus 480 into x minus 8. Why? This one is getting multiplied with this one. This one is getting multiplied with x. Your LCM is x into x minus 8 is equal to 3. Okay. Now listen. Continue the same thing. What I will do? I transfer this one to this one, right hand side. So what we have on our left hand side, 480x upon the bracket minus 480 into x is 480x minus it becomes plus 480 into 8, this is 480 into 8 is equal to, you have 3 into bracket x into x minus 8. So this way you get the simplification. How? This whole thing comes to the numerator of the RHS, because in the denominator it is. So when it is moved to the RHS, it gets multiplied with 3. Okay, now this is simple. It goes. Okay, they get cancelled. So now you have this one 480. Go slowly into 8. Don't make hurry. Don't solve all the solution in a single line. Step by step you go. Now we multiply this one. As I explained in previous example, 3x into x. It is 3x square. This is plus minus minus. 3 8s are 24. 8x it will not become. 3 8s are 20. That is 3x into 8. This is 8 and 3 get multiplied. That is 24 and this x as it is. Some students get confused. They multiply this 3 get 24 and even they multiply 8x, which is very wrong. This is one term, it is 3x into 8. Okay. Now look at this. So this is 3 8 are 24x. Okay. Now listen. This is 8 0 0. 8 8 are 64. Carry 6. 8 4s are 32. 32 plus 6 is 38. This is what is equal to 3x square minus 24x. Now this is what the solution. So one more step we will do here, because we have to write in a quadratic form, equation form, which is equal to that, you know, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So now your constant is this side. So we will write all the terms one side. So without changing any sign. So what you are going to do here? I am writing like this one. See, look at this one. Don't make hurry. Go slowly. Create step by step. Slowly. Avoid confusions. I am writing whole RHS in LHS part and this I am transferring. If you are perfect, you can go directly. Otherwise, go step by step. Now, 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equal to nothing remains here. So, we are going to call it as 0. So, this is your final quadratic equation and we have formed to find the speed of the train with all these given condition. Okay, hope you people have understood this question. So most of the question, one or two questions you will get in quadratic equation based on speed one and even on ages and sometimes on okay, I'll go on explaining you in the next classes what problems you are going to get. In the next session I am going to give you the important questions of quadratic whole lesson. So that if you prepare those questions, then it is more than enough to solve the quadratic equation. That gives you, I think whatever the marks you have, I think it is 6 marks. Lesson is of 6 marks. You are going to get all the 6 marks without any mistakes. So practice the sums more and more. Have a nice time. Thank you.